1985 to 1988. But now this legend is back. The 2025 Chevrolet Nova is ready to be marketed in the United States and several other countries. Early generations known as the Chevy 2, the Nova debuted in 1962 as a compact car designed to compete with the Ford Falcon. The model quickly became popular for its compact size and fuel efficiency. Later generations of the Nova underwent several design changes and performance upgrades. Some generations of the Nova even had high-performance versions such as the Nova SS, which was very popular with muscle car enthusiasts. Returned to the market after being discontinued in the late 1970s, the Nova name was revived in 1985 for a model based on the Toyota Sprinter. However, this model was not as popular as previous generations. The 2025 Chevrolet Nova engine uses hybrid technology that makes the car's power stronger. Not only that, the technology makes fuel consumption more efficient. The engine is combined with a 6-speed manual transmission and CVT. Both transmissions are channeled to the rear wheels. The design of this car uses the base of its predecessor, which looks classic. However, there are updates that make this car look more elegant even though overall it still looks classic. The most changed part is in the interior, which is more sophisticated and modern. The dashboard is seen to be designed very luxuriously and elegantly. The current design still maintains the open roof for some types. With this, consumers can be more nostalgic. If you want to have a classic car that is updated with new technologies, Chevrolet Nova is very likely to make you satisfied with what is given to its consumers. The Ford 429 is a hypercar produced by Ford in 1970. It is considered one of the most powerful Mustangs ever made. Ford would release the Mustang Boss 429 in 2025. The return of the legend will certainly make us nostalgic. Before we move on to the Ford Mustang Boss 429, which will be released in 2025, we will take a moment to look at the specifications of the old version first. The Boss 429 is powered by a 7.0-liter 429 cubic inch V8 engine that produces 609 Newton-meters of torque. This engine was originally designed for NASCAR racing, but was adapted for street use in the Boss 429. The Boss 429 is capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5 seconds and reaching a top speed of over 140 miles per hour. It is also equipped with heavy-duty suspension and brakes to handle its powerful engine. The Boss 429 featured a unique body style that set it apart from other Mustangs. The engine hood is bigger, the fenders are wider, and the grille is distinctive. The Boss 429 is also available in various colors, including Grabber Green, Grabber Blue, and Marty Yellow. The Boss 429's interior is similar to other Mustangs, but has some unique touches, such as a custom instrument cluster and shaker hood scoop. The Mustang engine has certainly changed to suit today's times. The Boss 429, which will be produced for the 2025 market, has hybrid engine technology. The hybrid engine certainly makes this car more fuel efficient, and this engine is also known for being environmentally friendly. This engine can produce 475 horsepower and 708 Newton-meters of torque. The Boss 429 is capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.8 seconds and reaching a top speed of over 380 miles per hour. The exterior of the Boss 429 offers a design that is not much different from other Mustangs. Still with the typical Mustang, but slightly combined with sharp curves and aerodynamics. The interior also looks the same as other Mustangs, but there are differences in various features that make the Boss 429 more special than other Mustangs. Like its predecessor, the Boss 429 is only in limited production. This will make the Boss 429 special. If you want to own this vehicle, then you must order it as soon as possible to avoid running out of stock. The Ford Pinto is a subcompact car produced and marketed by Ford Motor Company in North America from 1971 to 1980. It was the first subcompact vehicle produced by Ford in North America. The Pinto was designed to compete with a growing number and popular with young buyers. However, the Pinto was also involved in a number of high-profile lawsuits after it was discovered that the car's gas tank could rupture in the event of a rear-end collision, which could cause a fire. This led to a decline in sales, and the Pinto was eventually discontinued in 1980. But who would have thought Ford would release the Pinto in 2025? The return of the legend will certainly make us nostalgic. The 2025 Ford Pinto offers two types of engines. The first is a hybrid engine, which is fuel efficient. This machine certainly uses the latest technology and is environmentally friendly. V6 is an old engine that was used again in the Pinto. During its heyday, Pinto provided this machine only in several of the highest variants, but this time, this machine is only used in the lowest variant. In the past, the Pinto was known for its fuel tank controversy, but by 2025 this problem has certainly been fixed. So the 2025 Pinto is even safer to use on the road. The exterior of the 2025 Pinto still adopts the old design, with only slight changes to keep up with the times and help with aerodynamics for smooth driving. Maintaining the old design is certainly a good value for nostalgia. The interior is very different from before. The interior of the 2025 Pinto is designed to be very luxurious and elegant. A combination of sophisticated features are also applied to the 2025 Ford Pinto is very suitable for you to use to reminisce about your past. And also you don't need to worry about the issue of the fuel tank being destroyed when the car. The Morris Minor, a tiny British car with an iconic design, may not be as popular as American cars in its homeland, but it has a story of its own in the United States. Even though it did not achieve as great success as in Europe, the presence of the Morris Minor in the United States still left an interesting trail to explore. But who would have thought, in 2025 Morris Minor will return to the market? Like many other European cars, the Morris Minor began to penetrate the United States market after World War II. Its unique design, efficient fuel consumption, and relatively affordable price made it attractive to some American consumers. Minor faced stiff competition from established American automakers. American cars at that time were generally larger, more powerful, and more in line with the preferences of American consumers who wanted more luxurious and large cars. The Morris Minor has finally found its place in the used car market and among classic car enthusiasts. These cars were often privately imported by individuals who admired the unique design and distinctive driving characteristics of the Morris Minor. Morris Minor will produce a machine that is not much different from its predecessor. The engine released in the 2025 Morris Minor only has a capacity of 1,000 cubic centimeters, of course small engine as its predecessor, but what makes this engine combination with a turbo? A 1,000 cubic centimeters engine is certainly very small in this modern era, but the presence of a turbo certainly makes this engine more powerful than its predecessor. Not many changes to the exterior. Morris Minor did not make any significant design changes. The overall design of Morris Minor still uses its old, iconic design. In the interior there are many changes. The interior is designed very modern even though it adopts a classic design. The Morris Minor features are also more modern and luxurious. The Morris Minor may not be the most popular car in the United States, but its presence has left an unforgettable mark. This tiny little car has enriched the American automotive landscape with its unique design and become part of the history of the development of the world automotive industry. Chevrolet Bel Air is a name that is very familiar to automotive fans, especially in the United States. This car is one of the icons of the American automotive industry in the mid-20th century.